In the heart of 17th century Africa, where the rhythms of drums echoed through dense forests and the scent of rich earth mingled with the sea breeze, a remarkable woman rose to prominence. Her name was Nzinga Mbande, later known as Queen Nzinga of Ndongo and Matamba. Her story is one of unwavering courage, strategic brilliance, and an unbreakable spirit that continues to inspire generations. This is the true story of her life, a tale that begins in the cradle of royalty, traverses through turmoil and warfare, and culminates in a legacy that transcends time. Nzinga was born in 1583 into the royal lineage of the Ndongo Kingdom, located in present-day Angola. Her father, Ngola Kilwanji, was a respected king who ruled over Ndongo and its neighboring region, Matamba. From a young age, Nzinga was immersed in the complexities of court life, witnessing the delicate balance of power, diplomacy, and warfare that defined her father's reign. Tragedy struck early in Nzinga's life. When she was just a child, her father died, and her elder brother, Ngola Mbandi, ascended to the throne. However, his reign was fraught with challenges, both internal and external. The Portuguese, driven by a thirst for control and the lucrative slave trade, were tightening their grip on the region, encroaching upon Ndongo's sovereignty. Amidst this instability, Nzinga began to cultivate the skills that would later define her as a formidable leader. As Nzinga grew older, so did her awareness of the political landscape around her. The Portuguese presence was not merely an external threat, it was a direct challenge to the autonomy and traditions of her people. Nzinga's brother struggled to maintain control, and internal dissent began to surface. Recognizing the urgent need for strong leadership, Nzinga stepped forward, not as a traditional consort, but as a sovereign in her own right. The transition was not smooth. In a patriarchal society where women were often relegated to supporting roles, Nzinga's ascent to power was both groundbreaking and contentious. She employed a combination of diplomatic acumen and strategic alliances to consolidate her position. Marrying strategically, she aligned herself with influential leaders and European powers who could aid her in resisting Portuguese dominance. Her marriage to a Portuguese officer, for instance, was a calculated move to secure crucial support against her adversaries. Nzinga's leadership was marked by her ability to navigate the treacherous waters of colonial politics. She was not merely reacting to threats. She was proactively shaping the destiny of her kingdom. Her charisma and intelligence earned her the loyalty of her people and the respect of her allies, setting the stage for her enduring legacy. Queen Nzinga's reign was defined by her relentless resistance against Portuguese colonization. The Portuguese sought to impose their will through military force, economic exploitation, and the abduction of her people for the slave trade. Nzinga, however, was undeterred. She masterfully blended diplomacy with warfare, understanding that brute force alone would not suffice to safeguard her kingdom. One of her most notable strategies was her ability to forge alliances. Recognizing the value of European powers in counterbalancing Portuguese aggression, Nzinga engaged in diplomatic negotiations with the Dutch, who were also competing with the Portuguese in the region. These alliances provided her with the necessary support to strengthen her military capabilities and sustain her resistance efforts. Nzinga was also a master of psychological warfare. She understood the importance of symbolism and morale in sustaining her people's spirit. By positioning herself as the protector of her people's autonomy and traditions, she galvanized her subjects to stand firm against external pressures. Her leadership was not just about tactical victories, it was about fostering a collective identity and resilience among her people. Amidst the chaos of conflict, Queen Nzinga remained steadfast in her commitment to preserving the cultural heritage of her people. She opposed the forced conversion to Christianity, a tactic employed by the Portuguese to undermine indigenous beliefs and practices. Nzinga promoted traditional religious ceremonies and ensured that her people retained their spiritual autonomy. Her court became a hub of cultural renaissance, where art, music, and literature flourished even in the darkest times. Nzinga understood that cultural identity was intrinsically linked to political sovereignty. By nurturing her people's traditions, she reinforced their unity and resistance against external domination. Queen Nzinga's unyielding resistance came at a tremendous cost. The prolonged conflict with the Portuguese exacted a heavy toll on her kingdom and its people. Battles were fought with valor and determination, but the relentless pressure from the colonizers led to significant losses and hardships. Nzinga herself was not immune to personal sacrifices. She faced constant threats to her life and the well-being of her family. Her resilience was tested time and again, but her commitment to her people's freedom never wavered. Her ability to maintain her composure and strategic focus in the face of adversity became a beacon of hope for her subjects. Queen Nzinga's reign lasted for over 3 decades, a testament to her enduring strength and adaptability. Her death in 1663 marked the end of an era, but her legacy continued to resonate throughout the region. Nzinga's strategies and leadership style influenced subsequent generations of African leaders who sought to resist colonial oppression. Her story transcends the boundaries of history, embodying the spirit of resistance and the fight for autonomy that many nations would later undertake. Nzinga's life is a powerful reminder of the impact that one determined individual can have in shaping the course of history. Today, Queen Nzinga is celebrated as a symbol of courage, resilience, and strategic brilliance. Her story is taught in schools, commemorated in festivals, and revered in literature and art. She stands as a role model for women and men alike, illustrating the profound difference that steadfast leadership can make in the face of overwhelming odds. In the modern context, where struggles for autonomy and cultural preservation continue in various forms around the world, Queen Nzinga's legacy remains profoundly relevant. Her ability to blend diplomacy with resistance, her commitment to cultural integrity, and her unwavering dedication to her people's freedom offer timeless lessons in leadership and resilience. True leadership transcends gender, borders, and time. Her legacy is a powerful reminder of the enduring strength of the human spirit to fight against oppression and to uphold the values that define us. Queen Nzinga of Ndongo and Matamba remains a shining example of what can be achieved when courage and resilience meet unwavering determination.